I know what you're thinking. Where is the bladed rod? What the hell is she doing? What am I doing? Where has she been? I don't even know. I'll tell you where she's been. For a price. Enough nonsense. I've been busy. I have this book here. And I've been making a lot of notes on a lot of different things because I have plans. And I'm going to tell you about them. And I decided what better way to tell you about my plans than to put out a bladed broadcast. So fitting. I love it. So the first thing I wanted to tell you about is I am putting together a packet, and it will be full of information for people who want to get into knife throwing. It's kind of something I've wanted to do for a long time because I had a lot of questions from a lot of folks all over social media and YouTube asking me how they start throwing knives, where can they find throwing knives, and how did I get started, and all this kind of stuff. So instead of replying to so many different people, I'm just gonna throw together a packet and I can email it to whoever might be interested in reading it. Well, one thing I like about the packet idea, it's not really a packet, it's more of like just some typed up information, but not only does it have my favorite tutorials for learning how to throw knives, but it will have knife makers on there and all different kinds of knife throwing groups that you can find on social media and join and meet all the cool people and be part of an awesome community. So that'll be really cool to get everybody more involved and hopefully bring more awesomeness to the Awesome Pod. The next thing on my list is to let you know that I am on Instagram, and if you want to see me throw knives more often, I would suggest you go follow me there because I usually put little clips on there. I try to do it every day, but you know, life gets in the way and that doesn't happen. But it's a little less time consuming than YouTube videos for me, and with my kids and my family life and everything else, I tend to run out of time fast, and I try to get to videos as much as I possibly can, so that's kind of why you don't see them as often as you used to, but you know, that's just the way it rolls. But anyhow, I can try to put the link to Instagram, my Instagram, on the description below. It's just under the bladed rod, of course. So if you want to follow me there, you can do that too. The next thing on my list, it's a long list. We're going to be here a while. You better get a drink. Coffee or whiskey. In October 2017, I am hoping to go to my first ever knife throwing competition. And in order for me to get there and do all of that, I am trying to get some funds together to rebuild my target and bring it up to code or standard to the IKT-HOF rules and regulations, so I can practice as best that I can, and that's kind of one of the things I am planning to do soon. And in addition to that, I also will be working on some bladed rod merchandise that's going to be coming around the corner, hopefully within the next month or two. I've got some ideas that I want to do, some things I want to sell. All the proceeds for the merchandise will of course go to more knives and building my targets and getting me ready because I want to compete, and it's just kind of floating in my blood and I gotta give it a shot. So anyhow, I also have some new knives that are on the way, and I've been working with Bill Page from VP Knives. He's helping me put together a set of knives for competition throwing. He's actually sent me 2 of them to try out until I can decide which one I want to go with. And so far, I've only thrown one, which is this one here. This is the clink scale. Clink scale, clink scale, clink scale. And I like it a lot. It's got a real nice grip to it. It's pretty big, pretty long, but I like it. So I've spent a little time with it, not too much time. I really haven't had much of a chance because it's been raining and life is just crazy. So anyway, this is the other one he sent me, which is the Bullseye Seeker, and I really like this one. It's very pretty. Look pretty nice. Anyhow, I'm gonna try to get to throwing this one this weekend and spend some time with both of them actually, so I can gonna figure out which one I like better. So I've got those going on, and then I've got a few other new knives that are here and some that are coming to me. So hopefully I can get some new videos put together with those knives as well. So you've got that to look forward to. Let's see, what's next? Yesterday I posted the video for the Red River Instinctive knife throwing competition that is going on in March 2017. And the guys who did that video, they asked me to edit it for them, and we had some technical issues with it. So we got it rolling, and that's why it's posted to my channel. So if you are a knife thrower and you want to do the Instinctive Challenge, you should definitely check that out because it looks like a really fun event and great guys running it, and I think you'll really like that. So check that out for sure. I also am really wanting to get back into the knife throwing challenges. There's a few that I have wanted to do for a long time. Since my kids are back in school now, I have a little bit more time to do those kinds of things. So I'm really excited to get back into the challenge mode because those are the videos I have just the most fun with because, you know, they're challenging and they're fun. I would also like to every so often do this bladed broadcast. This is another idea I've had for quite a while, but just haven't had the time to get to it, so I can keep you all updated with where I sit and what is going on and what I'm doing. And one of the things I do want to definitely include in those broadcasts is a thrower spotlight and a knife maker spotlight. So I will pick one knife thrower and one knife maker, and I'd like to kind of give you a little information about them so you can go follow their channel and see what they're up to, what they're doing, and check out the knife makers page and all their knives, because there's some really amazing knife makers out there who deserve to have a little bit more light shine their way. So that's kind of the other idea behind the bladed broadcast. So for future, that's one of the things I definitely want to get into doing moving forward. What's next? Let's see. Ah! Look at that. Sharp blades. Celadin. Did I say that right? I don't even know. I have a few of these bladed broad prints left. So if you are interested in buying one, I am willing to sell them at this point. They are 20 bucks each, and that includes shipping in the US, domestic. So if you're outside of the US and would like to purchase one, send me a message and we can work that out. I think it's like $5 or $6 more, so we can get that rolling for you, and payment can be sent through my PayPal. And I also have this one over here, which is actually framed. Glare, glare, glare. So, like I said, if anybody's interested in any of these items, they are available. The last thing on my list, gosh, I think I pretty much touched base on everything I wanted to tell you. So, I'm going to leave you with all of that to think about and do whatever you do with it all. I don't know. But thanks for listening to my blabber bucket go on and on and on, and hopefully you enjoyed this a little bit. I'll leave you with a few throwing clips that I have just kind of laying around. Not really sure what to do with them, so I figured why not add them on here. But anyway, until next time, which is hopefully a lot sooner than later, I will see you all very soon. Have a great day. Later. Later, Gators. What is with this chair? Gosh, this chair is shit. Don't pay any attention to my shirt. I care. The bladed broadcast. Guess what?